Okay, so this, I'm not gonna say a typical lunch but some of these things are typical in it.
Our typical has just been grazing off the counter, but
Yeah.
I need to get rid of
We're still
this pork
doing the
chop.
same thing off the counter. So we got pork chop, both of us, beets, blackberries. We try to go through the berries, we try to eat them regularly so we don't lose any, because it was such a big package. Avocado, spinach, I can have applesauce.
Unsweetened.
Yep. Broccoli, radishes. Steph's got cauliflower. I just don't care for it.
I love it.
So,
I could eat
I
a
don't do
ton of it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't mention the kombucha, guava.
Just so you guys know, I was reading more about this diet, and
Oops, sorry.
you're not supposed to be on this diet very long. It's the 6 weeks, because you can actually...
That's long.
No, that's just the beginning. I mean, 6 weeks, and then you start adding things back in, which we talked about that before. Like, I don't know if we have to go by an order or whatever, but pepper and eggs would be the first two I would say would want to try.
Well, for me, obviously, Steph doesn't have any autoimmune issues.
Right.
She's just being
I want to diet.
supportive and a team player. So what I'll do, the first thing I'm going to introduce is eggs. Like after however long it is I'm supposed to do this, I'm going to eat eggs. And then how long, like a couple days or something, I wait?
Within 3 days or whatever, see if anything happens. But right now, your inflammation seems really high. You seem like you're in a lot of pain. So a lot of people said it's not like it's going to fix it right away. It's like a month before it started making people feel better. Some people it was way longer. So I don't know. Everybody's different. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe something we're eating right now is flavoring you up and it's in this. You never know.
No,
But
it's not an unusual one. I haven't went, when we started this, I'm still in the same trajectory, but I was thinking about my neck just now. That's why whenever I think about it, I do that out of habit. My neck feels better. I'm not attributing it to the diet. I sleep like a rock, except for this morning at 5 a.m. Putty
she's sleeping on the couch.
got up at 5 a.m. Yeah, because she's freaking tired from being up so early. But my sleep is really good. My, you know how we were talking yesterday, how you just feel better it's hard to describe it, like your head is clear.
I told this to Steve yesterday. I said, I think right now is going to be one of those times in our life that we're going to look back on and say, remember how good we felt when we did, during that one phase? Because I feel great.
It is a weird, and if somebody says, well, what feels great? It's hard to describe, right?
Yeah, I just feel balanced. I feel calm. I feel balanced. I just feel, and I don't ever not feel calm and balanced, but I just feel
you weren't feeling
really
bad.
good. No.
Okay, I was feeling bad. She wasn't feeling bad, but she's feeling.
The first drink of that is always
something
disgusting.
Good. I know the smell and the
We
drink.
didn't even have
and then
this
also
yesterday. We missed it.
So it's hard to describe that feeling that we're talking about, but there is you just feel good.
I do.
You feel like we eat, and then we don't have.
I'm not starving ever.
No.
In the morning when it's time for breakfast, then I'm hungry or whatever. But other than that, like all night I don't wake up hungry, and you'd think I would if I haven't eaten since 5.
I know. That is weird.
Yeah, and I'm not super thirsty like I am. In the middle of the night, I drink so much water normally, and I have to pee a billion times because I drink a ton of water. Oh,
yeah.
I thought we were looking for her. I'm not waking up to go pee and stuff either, and I normally do a lot because I drink a lot of water. It's like 2 fizzy waters usually at night. And once we start, going to bed and watching TV and stuff.
And I know we're eating, but like going to the bathroom is like a regular, simple thing.
What do you mean?
Bowel movements.
Mine's not.
Mine
I'm
is.
still pooping almost every time I pee.
Oh,
Not diarrhea,
cut
but
my
I
head
can
off.
usually get some poop out. I'm like, I guess I could go since I'm sitting down anyway.
I didn't want to go into details. I just wanted to, enjoy my.
But
meal.
mine's not back to normal. But
Mine is fine.
it's also, well, I guess I shouldn't talk about that. We're eating. But
Yeah, we're eating.
it's different consistency and different color. Dark. Mine's dark.
Change subject. Okay. So, anyways, this is how our plate looks.
This should have been like dinner.
I mean, look at it. It's not bad.
But we're gonna eat it. Take it out.
I mean, it fills the whole plate up, but it's being filled up with vegetables.
I made turkey poppers this morning. I made them actually yesterday, and we had them for dinner, and then we had the other half of them for breakfast with a fruit smoothie. And they were turkey, actually, not chicken. Turkey poppers. They were too dry for him. Like, he needs a sauce. Dry. I know it's getting muted out, but so he needs something to.
No,
he needs
I
a
can't
sauce.
eat really, really dry stuff. I just can't. I'll have to, like every bite, I have to take
And turkey is
a bunch
lean.
of fluid.
So
I love turkey though.
I know,
they
but
were
it's
just
super lean.
Those were really dried out.
Yeah, they had apple in them, but.
What was in the smoothie? Did we have?
We had
cassava stuff in there at all?
No.
Like in the first smoothie, did you put the balls, the tiger balls?
No, I put no
it's just
flowers.
a fruit smoothie, no protein or.
We had collagen, a scoop of collagen in there. Collagen and avocado.
Our nails are growing like crazy, by the way.
They are.
Like crazy.
Yep. And okay, so we had avocado, frozen berries, just poured them in there. Frozen banana, spinach, carrots, an apple, a small apple.
It was a nice meal then, just a smoothie alone.
Yeah, that was a lot of stuff. But we made a huge smoothie and then gave the kids a little bit and then we split the rest.
They liked it.
They did like it. And I can't remember what else, but anyway, there was collagen in there. That was our meat. But we had them with turkey poppers, so that was tons of meat right there.
Yeah.
So that was breakfast. And I'm going to make those. I wish they weren't so dry, but maybe if I make them with chicken, they'll be maybe a darker chicken. It'll be more moist because
dark meat turkey, I like that.
I can't find dark meat turkey
Or if I had the applesauce with that this morning, that's good.
Applesauce would have worked, but look how much fruit you had.
Yeah.
You had a smoothie. The avocado is fine, but he doesn't want avocado smashed on anything. I would have just smothered it, smashed it up like a guacamole and smeared it, and I love the
avocado, but I want to eat it.
And I put avocado in everything. I'll put it in my salad, mix it in there. He wants it on top. He doesn't want it touching stuff. So it's kind of weird. But that's his one moisture that's in this diet. Otherwise, there isn't a lot other than putting olive oil on something.
Oh, yeah.
I did baste it, though, in bacon grease.
Good.
Because I knew it needed some fat, but it still didn't make it moist enough. So whatever.
This is an interesting
journey,
interesting way of eating. It's definitely healthy.
We're lucky we like all the healthy food.
And there's people asking, like, how much does it cost to eat like this? It's going to vary how much.
I can tell you it costs less with no Starbucks. And no fast food. And we're eating everything in the fridge. Like, once it's starting to go, it's like, these have got to go. The blackberries, we've got to eat them. I'm not throwing out much.
It's a good thing because we're not, like, forgetting that we have certain food. I don't know if you guys do that. Like, you have it in the refrigerator. Like, oh, man, you're missing eating that.
Yeah.
So now, when groceries come, we're freaking eating. Like, we're eating this stuff up. We're not wasting anything.
And the first grocery order there, or the first few, because I had to get them from Amazon, I had to get them from Sprouts, and I had to get them from, I don't know, there were a bunch of ingredients that Walmart didn't carry, so I had to get them from the weird specialty type stores. And those things are expensive. That first one where you pack your pantry, that was expensive because I had to get weird flour, cassava flour, flours and things that we don't normally get. Tiger nuts are expensive. Everything was more expensive, but now that I've got it stockpiled, I mean, regular groceries are just regular groceries. You are supposed to get like grass-fed meat and stuff. I need a fork or knife.
And here's the thing. I'll pay anything.
If it gets rid of your pain and you get healed?
We will cut other stuff out of our life.
Yes.
And pay anything if it actually, if it helps. And it's good to eat like this. It's good to eat healthy. And I'm sure there's, the longer we do this, it's gonna get cheaper and cheaper for us because Steph will be she's always looking for deals. She'll be real thrifty but it's just.
And the kind of cool thing about this diet is, it seems like all the recipes are the same kind of like, it seems like 15 ingredients or whatever. And so like the butternut squash, that was,
It's used in a lot of recipes.
I had to have it grated or whatever. I only needed like a cup of it, and I've got this whole butternut squash what is butternut? It was this sweet potato.
So you put it in a lot of stuff?
No, sweet potatoes like in everything. So now I've got this shredded up pile of sweet potato in the fridge that is gonna go in whatever we eat for dinner tonight. Like that kind of thing. It's just it's the same thing that's gonna be in some recipe for cookies or whatever it is. I haven't made cookies yet, but I got some good cookie recipes that sound really good.
Yeah, people are giving good tips. Like we just discovered dates, which is weird that both of us just discovered dates.
Wait till we try the liver.
In our life. The liver. I've had liver before, and it's a very faint memory, but I know I didn't like it.
I didn't like it when I've had it either.
And maybe it wasn't prepared good or whatever. But
no, because my grandpa loved it, and he loved it, so we wanted to try it. We tried it, and we're like,
liver?
that's disgusting. Yeah, so it was prepared a way that he liked it. Liver and onions or whatever.
Grandpa on
my
your
mom's
side?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So-
some people will just have a taste for that stuff, you know?
And like you guys said, try tasting things every 7 years. Stuff that you
That's
hate
true.
because your taste buds change. And
That's true.
things have changed. I'm way less picky than I was when I was 6, you know?
Wow.
So,
Way less. I can't imagine.
look, your
how bad
head's
it
cut
was.
out.
Does that thing keep sliding down?
No, you just had no head in
I
it.
think I raised it a minute ago.
No.
I said, hey, my head's cut off.
Well,
I think it's
I
slid
don't
down.
see it moving.
Or
Maybe you took a picture of
or
down
I'm
here.
growing from this.
Oh yeah.
My hair is growing like crazy. Like this hair.
He's
it's
got some
bugging-
rogues that are
bugging
so
her.
long. Oh, they're driving me crazy.
I got one that I could actually do a comb over with. I could take it out here and then comb over.
All the collagen is going straight to the eyebrow.
Yeah.
Or the gelatin, whatever it is.
My eyebrows are fleek. No,
Yeah.
on fleek? Mm-hmm. My eyebrows are on fleek.
So, we'll do a video though when we eat that liver. I don't even know how to prepare liver, but
You want to find the tastiest way. Hey, people here will give us tips. It'll probably be too late though,
it probably will be.
because we'll already be eating it.
Because we're going to have it tonight? Or
I've
when are
never
we
been a
having
big
it?
beet fan, but now
Oh, I love them. I'm glad you're on board.
they're good. I really truly didn't have a taste for it, but they're so satisfying on this diet.
They are, because you want something sweet. But, so it just, I don't know, they're good.
Our Texas grandkids, they're raised eating that stuff. They freaking go nuts over beets.
Yeah, anytime
They
it's
love
enough
it.
sugar. They're like, woo!
Oh, I didn't think about that.
They're sweet, like a sugar.
And that's
But-
why I like it.
I know. So we'll film when we try our liver. Maybe I'll try it a couple different ways. Or actually, maybe I don't know.
The
I don't know what
first
we'll do.
way,
We got to do it just regular,
the simplest.
right? Because we might
Do you
love it
grill
that
it?
way. Maybe we barbecue liver. I've never heard of it.
We'll have to look
But
it up because,
liver and onions is the only thing I've ever heard of.
man, it doesn't sound good to me.
I love onions.
I know. I like them in certain.
Watch
meals.
this.
Oh yeah. That first smell
Get
stinks.
that bite out of your mouth. You got a whole
can do
cheek
whatever I
full
want.
of food, and you're having that gross thing.
Once I left home, I decided on my own that I would eat and drink any way I wanted to.
Well, now you got a wife to boss you around telling you how you should or shouldn't eat or drink.
Am I right, guys?
Some of you
What?
guys asked which kombucha it was that we were allowed to have, because some are not compliant. And I asked on one of the Facebook groups, this GT's one, theirs are all compliant. And I guess there's a way where you're not supposed to have it heated and processed, and a lot of them are, whatever, it needs to be raw, whatever. Anyway, organic and unpasteurized, so it wasn't heated, so it didn't kill off the weird stuff. Oh, I gotta show you this. This is gross.
I'm eating.
Well, no, it's fine. It'll be fine.
I don't see gross when I'm eating.
Look, I think it was this one. Look
Oh,
at the chunks in the bottom of
gross.
this one.
Oh,
This one's got some
and it's not even
serious
the same.
chunks.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Show them the bottom.
Ew.
Oh, man.
That one's chunky. I don't know.
What flavor is that?
I don't know. Trilogy flavor. I
Oh.
don't know. I can't wait till we make our own. It'll be fun. But
Here's another question people had.
okay. Oh, but this one, the guava one, everybody else says this is their favorite too. So if you're gonna try kombucha and you've hated all the other ones, give this one a try. Make it ice cold. Do the guava goddess. And you have to get past the first drink because it's disgusting. Maybe the second drink too.
That video, we did a video
And
the
then
first
go to
time we
the
tried
third.
it.
And then it gets so good.
And we were all, really didn't like it. And now, we just
It's
grew on it.
fizzy. It's
If
so
you're
good.
doing this diet, I think you will like it because for some reason you'll be like, hey, I'll put anything in me right now. On the early stages, seriously.
Yeah.
I think we're past that, but the first few days, I would have ate anything. Like, I didn't care.
Oh, I gotta tell you this. I have not once had, not since the first couple days, those were pretty bad. I don't want chips or
I know.
snacks or chocolate,
I know.
which is weird. Like, there's no dessert cravings I'm wanting,
I'm
although
not-
I was looking at all those dessert recipes I've got going on.
The ones with the dates, people are saying, put cream cheese and wrap it in prosciutto. Make cake
Or
out
put
of
a
it.
walnut in there in a date.
Somebody said make a walnut cake.
With the walnut date.
But you're right.
Yum.
Like, there's chips that we like, and I haven't had any craving
I
whatsoever.
haven't had gas once, not a fart at all. Not once.
Me neither.
And I'm eating this cauliflower, and it usually will do that to me, even though I love it. I haven't had any. I've had cauliflower
Everything, I
every
just
day.
feel like our system, mine, that sounds the same. It feels like if we are a machine, everything's all working right now. Like
Yeah.
everything is, the gas is going in, fuel going in, and then it's going out, and everything's clean. It just feels different. Mm-hmm. And it feels good. Like,
Yeah.
like this is just, there's nothing wrong with eating this way, even if you don't have an autoimmune.
We ate this way a lot before, but we wouldn't have this many items on there. One of the things on this diet
We
is
didn't
you're
get as
supposed
much
to
vegetables in
put
it.
the colors of the rainbow on your plate.
Yeah.
So get as many weird colors that you can. So we've got some blackberries,
Colors of the rainbow.
olives, something dark, beets are red, some green, white. You need to have white, yellow, whatever. So that's what we try to do. So even if we have a plate full of food, I've been throwing little bits of something else on there from the fridge. So
And there's certain meals that you really appreciate, like the steak we had the night before. Was it last night or night before?
last night was dry. Remember, it was the turkey.
The night before we had a steak. It was unreal.
It was really good.
So good.
It was
So
just from
freaking
Walmart, but it
This
was
is a
delicious.
Walmart top sirloin. Nothing.
No pepper on it. It didn't need it. It was
just
delicious.
Straight on the grill. Oh my goodness.
This diet actually is kind of perfect for you. Me too, but if I could have salsa on it, I would
could.
really love it. I know, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do the game with you. But salsa, I know, I won't name the things that I wish I could have, but I'm not even really craving salsa. But normally
That's
salad
weird.
dressing, I use salsa because I don't like dressing very much. So I use salsa on my salads. So our salads, we haven't really had a lot of salads because there's nothing to put on it. And you won't put avocado smushed in there. You could put some olive oil or something.
I like avocado. I just don't like the texture to change. I know I'm mushing it up, but I don't like the texture of my avocado to change. I know some other people understand what I'm saying.
Huh?
I'm sure there's some things that you like, but if it just changed slightly, you'd be like, ugh.
Oh, I was saying it was a perfect diet for you because you don't like spices.
Yep.
You don't like crazy sauces and weird concoctions and stuff.
Nope.
This is all pretty plain.
Maybe I'm plain because I'm supposed to be.
No.
Like, eat chicken,
No, let's not go in that train.
chicken and veggies. What? That's how I feel. Like I can do that.
You just hate herbs and textures or whatever.
I know. I don't hate peaches and herb.
Yeah.
I like peaches and herb.
Well, whatever.
You don't even know what I'm talking about.
We've already talked about this 50 times. Anyway, he also doesn't like squashes and stuff, or zucchini really. So I'm gonna be making some pasta one of these days here. It's a no tomato. It's a tomato-less pasta. Let me see what it's saying. It's weird. Beets are what make it red, and it tricks you.
As long as I have a backup, if I hate it, I'll need a backup meal like a smoothie or something.
No, you can have your shrimp that I'm allergic to that I just bought you.
I can eat shrimp.
Yeah, I can.
We're supposed to have organ meat, shellfish.
Fish. I can't have any shellfish though, I'm allergic, so.
Man.
So tomato-less sauce. I just went on the internet and wrote an AIP and excuse me, and got recipes and just started printing them out, putting them in this. Luckily, we found a whole giant case of these things, and this is my binder for AIP stuff. So this is my snack. Where did it go? Okay, so tomato-less. It's 1 can of butternut squash puree, which I don't have that. I just realized, but I can make it. Or a cup and 3/4 of homemade mashed butternut squash. I'll just make it. A half a cup of full-fat coconut milk. Yum.
Can't go wrong
3
with that.
teaspoons of salt. A half a cup of cooked beets diced, and 3 tablespoons of gelatin. And that is going to taste like tomatoes somehow.
It might.
How weird is that?
Very weird.
And then we're going to be putting it on spaghetti squash. I got that.
So what is gelatin?
Gelatin is cow hooves, I think. Isn't it?
I don't know.
Or it comes from the
kidding?
hide or something.
Like they grind it up?
I think
grind up a cow hoof and
I
they eat
think
it?
that they melt it out or something weird.
So does that mean gelatin has a lot of collagen?
Yes, a ton.
And that's good.
Yeah, it's just not sticky like gelatin is. Like it's a more of a dry one.
Man.
Isn't that disgusting? Actually, let's ask.
Sounds gross to me.
Hey Siri, what is gelatin made out
I
of?
thought Jello invented it or something.
Oh, Siri doesn't listen to me. Hey Siri, what is gelatin made out of?
I don't know.
Gelatin is made up of carbon and collagen trimer.
What is
It's
collagen
derived from
from?
the connective tissues of animals. Maybe just glue is made out of horse hooves.
I don't know why the hoof is off-putting. It shouldn't be. You get everything else.
Yeah. Gross.
We're going to be having some adventures with organ meat.
I don't even know where to find organ
Is the
meat.
tongue an organ?
I think we're supposed to have heart, liver, and what are the
Kidneys?
other ones? Kidneys?
I don't think I could do kidney stuff. I really don't.
How do you know? I don't even know where to get it. Nowhere has it.
Oh, you can go to
A butcher or something, but
Yeah,
I've never even been at a butcher.
I have.
He was a butcher.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he worked in a supermarket. Did you guys sell that there?
I was a meat
The organ
cutter.
meats?
Yeah. So I was asking about the tongue. I remember putting those tongues out. Like cow tongue is very like, it's not soft.
I ate it.
You ate cow tongue? Mm-hmm. How was it?
I was a little kid. I was probably preschool, that age.
When like the neighborhood bought a cow or something,
We had cows, and I had it home.
and you don't remember liking it, or did
I
you
remember
name it?
cooking it. No, we didn't really get attached to those cows. They were like
Thank goodness.
out there, and maybe they knew we were going to eat them, my parents, so they didn't want us to get attached. But they just kind of stayed far away.
Yeah,
They came with the house that we lived in.
I wouldn't want to.
Or maybe we got some. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But I do remember when the truck, it kind of looked like a
Oh, is this gonna be disturbing?
tractor thing. I don't know. It was really fast. And it looked like a golf cart. And he was racing out in the field. It must have been the butcher or whatever that my parents
This might
hired
not
to
be a
do.
good story to tell.
And he killed the cow. And I saw it.
I don't know if that's a good one to tell.
Yeah.
Might
Well,
be a
I
little
saw
too
it.
much.
Anyway, but him chasing.
I mean, somebody's got to do that. We eat the food.
Yeah, we do.
But,
and I mean, that's a good cow right there. It's just sitting out there in your pasture. It isn't having any weird grains and weird GMOs and whatever.
Yeah, it's eating all natural.
But anyway, we had turkeys too.
Wow.
But anyways, that cow tongue had grass on it.
Why can't they take the grass off?
The guy just cut it up or whatever and gave it to them. I don't know how it worked, but there was grass on it. Not when it was cooked, but that was gross.
Oh, you mean you saw it with grass?
Because he
on.
was alive just right before that.
Sorry.
I don't think it was the same day, but
Sorry.
really weird.
Sorry you had to go through.
I don't think I cried or anything. I don't think so. It was one of those innocent things that kids, like I would cry now, I think. I don't think I would like to watch that at all.
Well, if you grow up
But
in,
when you're a
in that
kid-
environment, you would be all right.
you just don't know any different. You're like, well,
Yeah.
I didn't grow up in that environment.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm
We
saying
had
there's
them,
kids that
but-
grow up having to work on
Oh
farms
yeah, and go out and
stuff.
shoot them.
It's just nobody would eat if there wasn't people willing to do that.
Like when I couldn't kill the gopher,
Yeah.
and the kid next door killed it. Alex, the kid next
Yeah.
door, killed the gopher because I was screaming, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. And he came over and did it
But
because
he's
his
like,
dad is a hunter and stuff. They'll hunt and fish and do all that stuff. No big deal to him.
Yeah.
But this kid had to kill the gopher because I
Enough.
couldn't do it.
Enough on that topic.
You couldn't kill him either. So, I mean, if they're in a trap and they get caught and they're dead, I can throw them away, no problem. But I'm not watching that cute little guy with his bright orange, gross teeth looking at me and then kill him. I can't.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll keep you guys posted on this as we're going along. And again, we're doing this for 4-6 weeks or whatever, and then I'll start.
Then we start eliminating.
Yeah, I'll start.
Oh, the
I'll
whole
start
thing.
not eliminating. Oh, eliminating by I'll try something like say
It's the elimination
eggs.
phase.
Eggs will be my first thing, and then I'll just keep introducing stuff, and Steph as well. But we know she's not gonna have an issue introducing stuff, and then see, what transpires with
What
it.
I meant to tell you guys is with this diet, you're not supposed to stay on it long because you can develop. It's not like a lifetime diet. You can develop. What's the word?
To where you don't get the benefits from these.
No, to where you cannot process it anymore. Like you can develop a gluten intolerance. You can develop an intolerance to foods. So if you don't have gluten and you're not gluten sensitive, if you quit eating gluten for too long, you all of a sudden, your body doesn't know how to process it anymore. Or eggs or whatever it is that you're taking out. So there are things that are very beneficial to your body, like egg yolks,
Yeah.
especially. But there's things that you want, if you can have them, you should have them because you don't want to develop an intolerance to them because
Yeah.
all of a sudden you can screw your body up. And your body needs those things. There's excellent vitamins and things in there. So
Yeah, so
I don't want that to happen.
This phase is like cleaning your system out and rebooting. Plus, we're fasting. The
Yeah.
fasting is not part of this, but we're
Ooh,
fasting.
that's good.
And the fasting is also, I think, helping that cleaning process and giving us a whole new gut.
That's what I talked to Steve about the other
gut
day. I
health.
said, what do you think it is? Do you think it's
The fasting.
the
or
fasting
diet?
that's making us feel so balanced and good? Or is it the food? Or is it both? I mean, I wonder if...
Could be a combination, but there's something powerful about that fasting.
Yeah.
There really is. There's something powerful about having that stretch of not eating.
And you guys were right, by the way. The fasting, you are allowed to have black coffee and teas. There's things that you can drink in there. So I'm now having coffee in the morning with nothing in it, obviously, because I'm having black coffee anyway. And coffee's not on the diet, but that's my one cheat.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm having coffee. He's having
She
green
doesn't
tea.
even have to do this, so that's not really a cheat.
No, but I ordered us, that guy that you were listening to, he talked about yerba mate.
Huberman podcast.
He loves
He's also
to watch
on
that.
YouTube. He's a professor at Stanford. There's so many professors and scientists and stuff out there doing YouTube or podcasts and giving you information that you would have to read these science journals, and they're doing it in a way to where you could understand it. I highly recommend his podcast.
He loves it. He's watching them all the time
so
now.
good. Huberman Lab.
But
Very interesting stuff.
yerba mate, he has that every day.
Yep.
And there's all these weird things that happen with yerba mate. We'll research it before we do a video on it. But I ordered 2. You're supposed to drink it out of a gourd, or that's
Don't
how
tell
it's
them
normally done, out of a
what the
gourd.
vessel looks like. That'll be a surprise.
I won't. So I got us two vessels so we can try this weird
Yeah.
yerba mate stuff. And there's something special, I think, that even happens when you're on your fasting session, having that in your body. Something happens. So that'll be interesting. So, excuse me. I don't know if it has caffeine or not, but
It does
maybe
have
I'll even
caffeine.
end up not having tea.
Yerba
coffee.
mate does have caffeine.
This is what's making me burp or hiccup.
Not me. But we're doing intermittent fasting, 16 hours, right?
Yeah.
16. But research it. See if it's something that you feel might help you. And another thing, getting back to buying this food,
Oh, yeah.
taking the time to, Steph is really good at organizing it and understanding it. But you're investing in yourself. So no matter what you're doing in your life, if you can improve the comfort or your health or anything, I think you should look at things you can cut out so you can afford to do whatever else it is that, you know, would improve your life. Most of it's...
He does have an eye on this side, by the way. There's just no
Pardon me?
light on it.
Oh.
You've had your eye in your shadow the whole
Remember
day.
the other day when we were doing this? Watch, we'll stop. You did something.
Now your eye's back.
It's all, my eye's back. Anyways, so we're going to continue. We'll share this stuff with you. We tell
It's only 6 weeks. If you got to pay more for groceries for 6 weeks,
it's worth it if it's going to
you're
help
eating out.
the potential to make your life more comfortable. And we'll keep you guys posted on how we're doing and the results. And then after 6 weeks, I get to start adding stuff in. In the beginning, I couldn't wait for 6 weeks. Now I don't care.
That's what I was going to say. I've tried lots of different diets and stuff before. Not totally, but like Weight Watchers and things like that. Just to lose weight and do stuff. I've never been this content on a diet. I'm always starving on a diet.
It doesn't feel like a diet, right?
No.
It just feels like a different way of living. It doesn't feel like you're you know, like, oh man, I got to count calories. We're not counting any calories.
No.
We're freaking scarfing stuff down.
And I was really overwhelmed in the beginning. Really, really overwhelmed because there's so many do's and don'ts and labels you got to read and stuff. But now once you get past the point where you've kind of gotten them, the things in the house, it's super easy now.
I would be dead if it wasn't for her.
No, you would just eat your 6
I
items.
would just go over there. I'd get on Putty's bed and just die. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you for keeping me from dying over there on Putty's bed.
Thanks for having me lose weight because this will be cool.
You didn't need to lose weight, by the way.
I know,
I
but
appreciate you.
I want to.
It is easier having somebody do it with you, especially if you live together.
Yeah.
It is easier because we're both on the same, you know, we feel the same things. Like we both were
Those first 2 poop days together.
Yeah, we totally understood what
We
the
were
other
pooping
person's
like
going
crazy.
through. Yep. But you understand, like we both had the same little transition from being like, man,
Starving,
I can't
dying
wait-
in here.
I can't wait for breakfast. Now we're just like,
Yeah.
and our walks are nice. Like it's, you know, this has been really good for us. Regardless if it, you know, takes pain away or anything like that. At least we know that it does have a positive benefit. It feels good and I feel smart.
The fact that it's not a forever diet is really amazing. I'm really glad about that because I'd like to go back to certain things in my life.
You should be able to introduce things. I feel like I'm learning how to eat better. And then say as I introduce things, I know I'm not going to just get all crazy and throw all that away.
Done. I'm stuffed too. I'm full.
I'm so full. But in a few minutes, we won't be full.
No.
Because it'll burn that stuff up.
But now we gotta eat dinner in a few hours. It'll be a smaller dinner, I guess.
Gotta eat again.
So. Okay.
All right.
On to the next.
Until next time.
Cheers. Thanks for joining us so we can share this with you guys because it makes it more fun that way too.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Talk to you later.